64 Platinum Eagle sounds like a football play. What's the most difficult way to say ease? And goddamn do I miss Robin Williams. Stick around and find out what that means. Hey guys, welcome to the first segment of this episode. This is where we talk about and learn about one of the records from this collection up above me. Alright? If you're new to this thing, I will pick a random number between 1 and 136 records. Yes, I had a couple since last time. And wherever that number falls is which record from left to right we're going to pick. Alright, I'm going to do 3 number generations. On the very third one is the number it's going to be. Without further ado, let's jump right in, alright? First record is 1, 2, third generation is 48. Let's count our 48th record. Reach up there. Okay. 48, here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Number 48. What a good one. Alright, record this week is going to be the Eagles' greatest hits. Hot diggity dog. Last week I had something I wasn't too familiar with. I got one now that I'm pretty familiar with. Alright, let's go switch to camera 3.
If you haven't heard the Eagles before, I'm wondering how you found this video, but I'm happy to be the one that shows you to them. The Eagles are an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1971. The Eagles were one of the most successful musical acts of the 70s in North America. They have a total of 8 studio albums over the span of 36 years and continue to tour to this day. The group broke up in 1980 but reunited in 1994 and have been mostly together ever since. They have a bunch of hits, most of which appear on our album today, go figure, and in my opinion, every Eagles song worth hearing was released in the 70s. Their greatest hits, 1971 to 1975, our album today, was released in 1976. It tops the best-selling album in the United States with over 38 million copies. That's 38 times platinum. The second most sold is Thriller by Michael Jackson with 24 million copies, and the third place is Eagles again with 26 million copies of another 1976 album, Hotel California. That's 2 albums in the same year that total 64 million copies. And that's one hell of a year. The following tracks are included on their greatest hits, and because of YouTube copyright laws, I'm going to try and play half a second of each song to beat the system. Take It Easy, Witchy Woman, Lying Eyes, Already Gone, Desperado, One of These Nights, Tequila Sunrise, Take It to the Limit, Peaceful Easy Feeling, Best of My Love. The funny thing is if they had waited one more year to release their greatest hits, they would have included their greatest hit, Hotel California. But I guess it doesn't matter. Without that, they sold plenty of copies. So it's really not a big deal. Who cares about my opinion? Last episode, I picked out and recommended my favorite tracks from the album. This time, I have no need to. They did it for you. The beauty of greatest hits. Since most of you are probably familiar with the Eagles, spend a moment of your day-to-day listening to one of your favorite songs by them. If you were looking for an excuse to do so, here it is. And that's the Eagles, their greatest hits, 1971 through 1975. Now let's head back to the gaming wheel and pick out a game.
Hello guys, welcome to the game choosing section of this show. If this is your first time here, real quick, what we're going to do is I'm going to spin these 2 wheels 3 times total to pick what game we're going to play. And once we pick it, I'm going to play it for 1 hour and give you guys an honest review of how I feel the game plays. Alright, without further ado, let's roll. It's going to be on the system. Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis, what letter? Y. Sega Genesis Y. And one more spin. Remember, this guy loves to spin. We've talked about this before. Which number? 10. Sega Genesis, letter Y, game 10. Let's find out what that's going to be. Over there.
Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys is the 3rd game in the Ys series and is credited with bringing the series' exposure to the United States. It was released on the TurboGrafx, Famicom, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and a port was released on PS2 years later when they slapped a new coat of paint on it. Instead of a top-down view used in previous Ys games, Ys 3 uses a side-scrolling platform presentation. Otherwise, the gameplay mechanics are identical to previous entries in the series. The game follows Adel and his friend Doggy 3 years after their last adventure. The story takes Adel and Doggy wandering to Doggy's hometown. They uncover a cryptic adventure hidden in a local mine after the mayor has been trapped. It's there Adel finds Chester, a man who's up to no good. Chester has been working for an evil king in some ruins and has a master plan to acquire 4 statues in order to get his revenge and release some giant demon monster dude. An adventure ensues. It's a fairly short game. I've heard people say they complete the entire thing in 3 or 4 hours. Normally, for these challenges, I play for 1 hour getting a general idea of how the game is played, but I got pretty hooked on it and ended up playing for 2.5 hours. I would have played more honestly, but I rushed past this one part where I should have grinded higher levels. So by the time I got to the lava boss, I couldn't backtrack to level up, and I hit a wall. Took that as a hint and stopped playing. I might come back to it though. The game was pretty challenging, especially up against other games I've been playing lately, so that was refreshing. Using save states helped me progress without total frustration. The music was great. Awesome 16-bit era adventure music. That's what's playing in the background now, which made the game even more enjoyable to me. It's refreshing to find games, and I guess I should say franchises, that I've never heard of before. To this day, I believe there's been 9 Ys games in total released, and they've evolved as the game console generations have. Like all games I play for this series, I play them through an emulator, but you can pick up a copy of yourself for Ys on the Sega Genesis on eBay for around $250. So go ahead and emulate it. Save your money. And there's Ys 3 for you. Now I'll catch you on the couch so we can talk movies. Another episode with the word awake in the title. This week's film is Awakenings. Awakenings is a 1990s film by director Penny Marshall and musical talent Randy Newman. It stars both powerhouse actors Robin Williams and Robert De Niro. Awakenings is loosely based on the memoirs by a man named Oliver Sacks about Dr. Malcolm Sawyer, played by Robin Williams, who discovers beneficial effects of a drug that leads to patients who have been catatonic for years gaining awareness. These patients are awakened after decades and have to deal with a new life in a new time. The film really makes you think about life and how fragile it can be. The acting is incredible. It's a great reminder of how much incredible talent Robin Williams had, and it made me miss him more and more. The movie was nominated for 3 Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Actor, and Best Adapted Screenplay. I would suggest watching this movie at any point in your life because it's such a beautifully made production, and I forget how good of a director Penny Marshall is. I mean, in a 4-year span, she did Big, Awakenings, and A League of Their Own. Boom, boom, boom. Just knocked them out. She is an incredible director. So check out this movie. You can stream it on Netflix currently.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the episode. I hope you enjoyed the movie, the music, and the game. If you write in the comment, I'm going to randomly pick someone from the comments to put in this green screen next time, okay? In the meantime, click here for a video about a skit. Click here for a video that I think is good for you, and click on my face if you want to see another episode, alright? Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Later days.